am Tato Cat and welcome to my channel. Today we're playing Tokyo Dark. Last time we learned about the mask and stuff from the old guy and about the cults and all that stuff. And now we're back here at HQ to break in again. And we'll see how that turns out. Alright, let's continue. Let's see what we can click on. Go to hell. I need a favor. I realize shouting "go to hell" is not the right option, so maybe we'll ask for a favor. Oh man, this just gets better and better. Begging me for a favor, huh? Kinda figured you might someday. So, what do you want me to do, Ito? Sneak into the evidence locker? Steal your gun back for ya? I could do anything for you. The brass have already told everyone in the damn station to steer clear of you. You're considered bad luck for people's careers. Well, myself excluded, I suppose. Wouldn't expect anyone to do you any favors from here on out if I were you. And I'd rather not people see us talking and think we're all friendly or something. Now get out before I have to call someone down here. I should have just told him to go to hell. Threaten with violence? Can we not threaten him with violence? Is there something else we can do other than threaten him with violence? Can we threaten him with food? Perhaps. Let me see if there's any other thing we can do. Hello there. Would you be interested in buying some of the finest takoyaki in Tokyo? This isn't the cheap stuff you buy at the food stand at festival. They will make you question everything you knew about octopus in ball form. Who can say no to that sales pitch? Sure, I'll take some. I didn't think she's... I wasn't planning on you eating it. I was hoping we could bribe somebody with it. Wow, you're right. This is maybe the best takoyaki I've had. Thank you, miss. Best takoyaki on the islands. How much professionalism did I lose? Only one. So what is our neurosis at now? We're still stressed. And we're still professional. Until we threaten somebody with violence. Maybe he can help us out. I'm surprised to see you back. How can I help you, detective? You train the police? The historian, what is he? You train the police? I was told your dojo trains a lot of people in the police. That's right. I train many of them personally. Do you know Akira Taira, a detective from Tokyo HQ? Ah, yes, Detective Taira. I know him quite well. A man with a great deal of innate talent in martial arts. Though, that talent is offset somewhat by his, how to put this, brash personality. In other words, he's a dick. Brash is a very diplomatic way to put it. Sorry to put you on the spot, but Taira's about the only usable link I've got left in the police force, and the one person who's trying to stop me the most. Seeing as you train with him all the time, I was hoping you might, know something that would change his mind, if you know what I mean? Are you asking me to help you blackmail Taira? Beyond the obvious reasons why I wouldn't help you do that, I also happen to think it won't work. You may be surprised to hear this, but Detective Taira actually lives a fairly straightforward life. His excesses are nothing that would draw any scrutiny. At least, not among his fellow officers. I hear he is engaged to be married soon as well. Someone actually agreed to marry that swine? That poor girl. Yes, a very nice girl. Apparently, they're quite happy together. Oh yeah. We'll see how long that lasts. They ask what exactly Tyra did to make you feel so strongly. Did to me? Huh. You should be asking him that. Ever since I started, he's looked down on me. I never missed a chance to remind me how he felt. I ignored him because I figured if I worked hard enough and earned my promotion that it would shut him up once and for all. You eventually got this promotion, I take it. Did he shut up like you thought? No, he got worse. It started with him spreading rumors about me sleeping around in HQ. Then there was various complaints to my supervisor. He couldn't stand that I'd won. It's all falling apart now though. Huh. He got my old job, and every time I see him, he has that smug grin on his stupid face like he's mocking me. So you hate the fact that, at least in his mind, he was right. Something like that. Tyra's not the first person to think a woman didn't deserve the promotion I got, but it stung a little extra when he ended up with my desk. Yes, I thought as much. I'm turning the volume down. Turned it down too much. You're not saying you think that brown-nosing, womanizing, lazy, good-for-nothing asshole actually deserves my spot, are you? No, I can't judge the inner workings of a police force, but from what I've heard, it certainly wouldn't be the first time an officer didn't earn their promotion honestly. Often I watch my students spar, and I always notice an interesting trend. You see, usually the outcomes of the matches have nothing to do with their skill. Is there a moral at the end of the story? Patience, Ito. You see, two students will face each other, but before they even draw their swords, they've decided the outcome. Students rank each other and themselves based on practice, their social status, their schools, or any number of things before they even enter my dojo. A student perceiving himself as stronger will always be more relaxed, more ready to attack, while the student who's resigned themselves to defeat desperately defends. It's not a skill or merit that wins the battle, it's expectations. You see where I'm going with this. I do, but I'm not sure if I like it. You're saying that unless I can break Tyra's perception of me, I'll keep losing, right? Exactly. For a man like Tyra, who expects certain things of women, you've defied him at every turn, but if I suck up to him and play the part, it might throw him off guard enough for me to win this fight. Sounds about right? Very perceptive. Here, this should help. Sake? It's a gift. Wow, that's so flattering. I barely even know you. I suppose in order to degrade myself to scum like Tyra, I could use a drink. It's not for you. It's for Tyra. Oh, and here I was thinking you were being nice. This is a very expensive brand. As a matter of fact, it's Tyra's favorite. A gift for his promotion. A promotion he stole. A promotion into my position. Think of it as a way to throw him off balance. You can't strike at his heart until he drops his guard, after all. You know how to play the role he expects of you. I suspect you know the type of woman he likes. Much as it pains me to admit, that might work. Thanks for the sake. The historian, what is he? I spoke to Yasuhisa, the historian. Oh good, and? Takashi, what is he? I don't understand your question. He's one of them. Them? Ito, are you alright? He's just an old man. What else could he be? No, Takashi, you must have noticed there's something off about him. Like the collector. But no, not exactly like him. I'm not sure what Yasuhisa told you to scare you like this, but I've known him for years. He's a bit eccentric and too philosophical for his own good, but he's harmless. Allow me to offer some advice. What you're feeling right now, it's not him. It's you. The more time I spent researching the Kamenkai in the past, the more I began to feel the world had gone mad. But it didn't. It continued to turn on its axis as it always does. It was me who became unhinged. You can always walk away, Detective Ito. Some mysteries aren't worth solving. Yeah, but he's... We're not drinking the sake. He's like a ghost, though. Dude. Okay. Let's go flirt with the douchebag. Professionalism, listen. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm sorry. That's it, Ito. I've heard enough of your... Wait, what? You heard it right, Tyra. I'm sorry. You're a good detective, and I never did congratulate you on your promotion. Here, this is for you. I get it. So you're bribing me. So you think bribing me is gonna work, huh? No. Michi? Oh, Kinomichi? Is that a bottle of Kinomichi? No way. It sells out in weeks. Even my family rarely managed to get a bottle, and they knew the people to ask. How'd you get it? That's not important. Consider it an apology for how I've treated you in the past. I present this to you as a way of formally hand over my old position to you. It's clearly in better hands now. Oh, look at this groveling. But... Ito? Sit up, will you? Ito, it's fine. Just sit up already. Okay, I accept your apology. Hell, didn't know you felt that way. I mean, in light of recent events and all, it's long overdue. Guess with all the, stress you've gone through, the delay is understandable. Glad you finally learned to manage your emotions appropriately. Thank you for your kind words, Detective Tyra. Once I return to the department, I know I'll have much to learn from you. Hey, it's a little early for that talk, don't you think? We don't even know if they'll let you back on the force after the hearing. Yes, I suppose you're right, Detective. I shouldn't have spoken so brashly. Ito, stop doing that, please. I always thought you'd be a better cop if you'd listen to your fellow detectives a bit more. Suppose there's a lot you have to learn from me, eh? I know you're right, Detective Tyra. I was so brash before. That's probably how I ended up here. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for dropping this by, Ito. To tell you the truth, it's been tough. It's been a tough time for all of us. It's better to stick together. We're all on the same team after all, right? Maybe once you're back, me and you can partner up? One can only hope. I'll be so lucky. Right. Look, I gotta get back to my office. You need anything else? Well, I was thinking, but... Oh no, I couldn't possibly bother you. You're so busy. It's fine. I can handle it. Go on. Well, I know I shouldn't be, but I've been doing a little research in an unofficial capacity, you know? I was wondering if you could pull a file for me. You know, I can't give you access to the system. You're suspended, and besides, it'd be against regulation and... I guess if you stay on that side of the counter, I could get Ishibashi to help you. Don't think this means we're best friends or anything. It's just repayment for the Kinomichi. Oh, thank you, but Tyra, or Detective Tyra, I wouldn't want to impose on your busy schedule. Again, stand up. Saki, I'm going back to my office. Look up the file Ito once. Log the search query to my name. Got it? Yes, sir. Of course. I'll be in my new office all afternoon, so direct any calls there. Clear? Yes, sir. I think he's gone. Damn, Ayami. I mean, I've twisted some guys around my finger before, but that was something else. Don't think it'll take long to get your office back if you can keep working that magic. Ayami, listen to me very closely. It's very, very important you train me how to do that for professional purposes. I think you're alright on your own, Saki. Oh, fine. Be that way. Anyway, you got Tyra's sign off. What did you want me to look up for you? On March 4th, 1996, there was a raid on a compound belonging to a cult called the Kamen. I like the official report, plus anything else you can find on it. Wow, that's some heavy reading material. I'll get right on it, boss. Doesn't seem like there's much to go on here. Looks like there's only one pile. Righto, I'll put it on USB for you so you can take it with you. Just don't tell anyone. Here you go. Thanks, Saki. I owe you one. You owe me a submission is what I got for that. You owe me more than one, Ayami. See you around. Okay, so we are super professional. I guess we can go back to our apartment now. It looks like the only place we can go to. Yep. I won't let me take my medicine either. I guess we'll look at the laptop. Use USB stick. Something doesn't smell right. There's a raid on the compound and all that's left is this lone debriefing. Doesn't add up. Not to mention so much of what is here is redacted. Officers arriving at the scene found 12 people dead on arrival, including Tokimasa and Mai's parents. Where are the details about how they died? Not to mention the report itself was filed almost a week after the raid, so why aren't there any autopsy reports? It says here, 2 children and 1 adult believed missing. That must be Mai, Takashi, and their grandmother. Guess that means Takashi was telling the truth after all. So many people have been hiding information from me, it's almost a relief. Still, for a short report, it raises a whole lot of questions. The list of the dead, their causes of death, if there were other survivors, what else they found, is all lost. Even the location of the compound has been classified. All I know is that the mask was found in the middle of a pile of dead bodies. What the hell happened here? And why was it covered up? Investigation +1. Debriefing report. Incident report. Code number 51115. Reporting officer. Redacted. Address redacted. Date of incident 4th of March 1996. Data report 9th March 1996. Time of incident approximately 0550 hours. Summary. Tasked with raiding compound belonging to cult known as Kamen Kai located in redacted. Mission details redacted. Arrived to discover 12 bodies DOA near compound, including cult leader Shinji Imazawa aka Tokimasa. Other bodies included 6 females and 3 males of varying ages along with 2 children. Cause of death redacted. 2 other children and 1 adult considered missing, may be dead. Other survivors redacted. Personal effects collected at scene of crime included mask and several other ritual objects. Result: raid considered a success. Cult known as Kamen Kai's activities have ceased. Surviving members have been rescued. Well, the report is unclear, but it's obvious something terrible happened in that Kamen Kai compound. No doubt the mask had part to play in those 12 people's deaths in one way or another, and found its way to Reina's afterwards. She said she was searching for the door, which means her connection to it is no mere coincidence either. The collector said the path in the dark would never reveal itself unless I understood her past. The report is a dead end for now, but gave me another lead. A talent agency called Omega in Kabukicho. It's not a whole lot to go on. Maybe I'll find the connection I need to connect to the dots. For now, all I can do is go to Kabukicho and ask around. Okay, let's see what we're at. We are at 100 investigation. So let's take medicine. The pills that the doctor gave me are right on the table. Work as if he left them. Count on him to pester me about health even when he's gone. I hate these pills. I'll keep taking them for your sake. We are now stable. Great. Okay, let's get the info on this. Info, I said. Info. I guess I can't get the info. It wouldn't let me. Oh my. The collector mentioned a talent agency by the name of Omega here in Kabukicho, with ties to Reina. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt, I'll need to ask around to find it. Based on the dragon motifs and the general vibe around the building, I'd guess this place is no normal bar. Who knows how many other places around here have the Yakuza. Around here, the Yakuza have dipped their fingers into. Oh, the Popo's here too. Three faces in uniform that I don't recognize, though I doubt they'll have a hard time recognizing me. The way they're huddled around, it hardly looks like they're doing much police work. Are there more than a few violations probably passed under their noses? But I wouldn't be surprised if someone slips them a bit of cash on the side to ignore them. Cops like that probably wouldn't give me any trouble, and they definitely aren't going to blab their superiors about seeing me in Kabukicho. Alright, so let's listen. Hey, hold up. Don't I know you? Who, me? Yeah, you, unless you're hiding someone behind your back. Aren't you the detective whose face was all over town a few weeks back? Yeah, that's it. How didn't I recognize you before? Hey guys, didn't someone from HQ come by and ask about her earlier? Maybe we should call it in. Hold on, Daijiro. You really think that's a good idea? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not risking my job with some nobody detective. Yeah, well, call it into HQ and you might be risking more than your job. You know what I mean. Ryu's right. Wait, they look the same. Ryu's right. Why would we stick our necks out when she hasn't even done anything wrong? Being on lead doesn't mean she can't walk around, does it? I'm with Ryu. I doubt I need to remind you boys what happens when you ruffle the wrong feathers at HQ. You guys can't be serious. Look, I'm not saying arrest her only. Only, you're going to piss off the wrong people, Denjiro. I don't know how much more obvious I need to be for you to get it. No one, not even detective here, is worth bringing down her wrath. Especially right now. Things aren't exactly stable on stable ground around here since the Mifune family shake-up. Don't need a repeat of Officer Ono. Pick for a promotion one day and then some anonymous tip comes into HQ that Ono's been selling a little dope on the side. Even got a gun to tie him to a crime scene. Yeah, a gun that mysteriously gone missing from evidence. See, I wasn't paying attention to over here when I said they looked the same. You think that story's true? Doesn't really matter if it's not. The point is, he asked too many questions around here and now he's in jail. Some police we are. Held hostage by some woman. Hey, that's sexist. Screw it. Maybe you guys are right. Suppose if that guy from HQ asks again, we can say we didn't see any detective tonight. That's right. We didn't see you and you definitely didn't talk to us, got it? Yeah, I got it. Being on the streets around here isn't exactly an easy position to be in, huh? You mean at the bottom? Yeah, doesn't give us a whole lot of options. Feels like I'm always stuck between HQ and all the other shit going on around here. I'm not sure which is worse, honestly. You read the papers, don't you? Detective? You heard about the Mufune family, right? No. Yeah. I'm sure she has. And that's all you need to say on the subject. You never know who's working for who around here, so put a lid on it. Listen, detective, whatever you think we are, or what you think goes on around here, it isn't so simple as good cops and bad cops. Remember that. Kabuki-cho may not be perfect, but we do our best to keep the peace, right? Right. Right. Like Ryu said, we're trying our best, so don't cause any trouble for us. We'll return the favor by not letting HQ know about this. There's plenty scarier than HQ out there. That's for sure. Why don't you move along, detective? I think I'll do just that. Good luck, officers. Listen, I was just trying to listen in on your conversation. Queen's Club? Seems this club is pretty popular, and it already has a lot of customers. Maybe talking to some of the regulars will give me a good idea of where to start looking for Omega. I wonder if I exit if they'll let me read the info on it now. I can't even leave. Can't leave? Kitty! It looks like they've been digging up the sidewalk, but since they're blocking my view, I can't quite see what they're doing. Hey, what you doing? Hey lady, you need something? There's nothing to see here, so why don't you move along? Why should I? You said yourself there's nothing to see here after all. Bit of advice for you, if you're trying to keep someone from staying out of your business, I wouldn't lead with nothing to see here. See? She thinks so too. Every time you say, nothing to see here, people stop and stare at us instead of actually moving along. Nothing to see here. Really does kind of make me want to look more, you know. Kind of sinister. Nothing to see here. That's what cops say when there's definitely, without a doubt, something worth seeing. Thanks a lot for the advice, boys. Last I checked, it was you who worked for me, not the other way around. Alright, no need to be so damn touchy. All we're saying is that unless you want every passerby in Kabuki-cho just stopping and stare at us, you could try zipping it. Zip it? Is that how you talk to all your employers? You are aware of who I work for, right? Right? Digging a hole is the least of your worries, so do as I say. These jobs are the worst. What exactly are you guys doing? All of a sudden, I can't help but wonder what some suit is doing standing by a construction site. I have to agree with the little lady on that one. As far as I can tell, we're pulling up a strip of concrete for no damn reason at all. No reason, far from it. It's scheduled maintenance requested by the building's owner. There were complaints of people falling or getting hurt because of the uneven pavement, so employer generously offered her own money to fix it. Maintenance, huh? Seemed perfectly fine to me until we started hacking into it. You seem awfully impatient for us to fill it back in. Maybe it's got something to do with that little thing you had wrapped in cloth before. Shut up. Or I'll ask you to dig 2 more holes after this one. 2 more? Oh, I get it. I think that was meant to be some sort of threat. Yes, exactly. I mean, what you said wasn't exactly threatening. Honestly, I've heard better. Is he trying to imply that he's going to make us cover ourselves in concrete? Kind of a boring threat. Fine. Bad joke. Maybe you two should remember you're being paid very generously here to be here, so shut it. And you, miss, would you please kindly move along? As you can see, I'm busy enough with these two without any additional distractions. Investigation +1. Okay, things are going pretty good. Alright, well, in this episode here, we shall see what happens in the Queen's Club in the next episode. I am Tato Cat. If you have an eye like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon.